Do other people stress you out? Do they? Good news is, I tell you three things that you can do right now that will help you to stress less that has to do with other people in your environment. Are you ready for that? And just in case you don't know who I am, my name is Lolita Gorin. I'm a stress management coach, an expert, and also 4 times best-selling Amazon #1 best-selling author. And yeah, I know my stuff. So anyway, let's get to it. Number one, and I am really borrowing this from the Calm method, and the C stands for control. Well, as you can tell, you really cannot control other people. Otherwise, you will not be watching this video, right? But no matter how hard you try, you may be trying to coerce them in something. Maybe you're trying them to buy them. Maybe you just telling them you better do this or else. Maybe you're trying to frighten them into something. Maybe you're trying to bribe them into something. Listen, I get it. If you grew up in a dysfunctional family like I did, that's only one way how you can have peace of mind and control your situation and control your environment, because you do not like when something changes in it. That's just, your brain trying to survive. So you naturally want to control other people. Naturally, you want to control that environment around you so you can, well, survive. But it's very hard to control other people, obviously. So C always stands for control what you can and stop controlling what you cannot. And what is it can you control in the situation? Let's say you're having an argument with someone else. The only thing that you can control is your own reaction to it. Yes, I know this can be very difficult, but it's a habit. So let's say you're having an argument with someone, or you're not even talking to them, but you just have something happening that you wish they were behaving a little bit differently. It doesn't matter how angry you'll get, it's not going to help. So you can help your own reaction and your emotion. And how are you going to deal with this? You're going to sit with the emotion that you have, and you're going to give a label to that emotion, because it's already been proven that when you label the emotion, then you separate that away from you, and then you can deal with that. Good idea is just to sit with that emotion and just say, okay, well, I'm angry, or I'm upset, or I'm afraid I will never get back, or I'm left by myself now, or yes, I feel very big sense of fear of abandonment, and I'm afraid, and all this. You just sit with that. When you sit with that and you honor yourself, you're not abandoning yourself. That is very important, because that'll give you a feeling of safety and control. The only person that you can control the situation is you, so control it. And it doesn't mean that you need to tell yourself, well, I'm so stupid, I shouldn't feel that way, and how. No, that's not that. It is about telling yourself, like a good friend, I understand, I am upset now, I know I want to have control in this situation, I understand I don't have it, and it's okay, I'm doing the best I can. And then you do some, stress management tips and tricks that help you in a stressful situation. That's how you can control that. Now, we're going to move to the letter A. It's from the Calm method, right? So CLALM, right? So A, there's always something good in that situation. It's appreciating and accepting. Accepting meaning, those people are going to behave like the way behaving. And they're not going to change it. Exactly the same way as, imagine that person will come to you and they say, I don't like how you acting right now, and I don't like how you feel, and I want you to change it. What are you going to say? You'll be like, excuse me? No, I feel what I feel, and don't you invalidate my feelings now. Yeah, it's exactly works the same way towards other people. So you just have to accept them. That's the way they are. Maybe they're going through a rough time. Listen, everybody have their own little things going on in their lives, okay? So just okay, give them a space. Or ask them, do they need help? And most of the time, it's not even about us. Yeah, the same way as you right now wondering about yourself and about your feelings and about, oh, that other person hurt my feelings, and oh, they're behaving this way or whatever. Listen, that other person thinking exactly the same thing about themselves, okay? And they're thinking about their own feelings, about what they're not getting. That's where the conflict usually comes from, right? Does things don't align. And appreciating something that's maybe is showing you something about you. Maybe showing that you're more resilient, maybe showing you that you're not gonna die just because they left. It's also showing that this is the time for you to grow, to find those stress management tips for you that work. Sit down and identify your emotions, honor your own feelings. That's just like some good experience that you can have like a habit later on. Whatever next conflict comes around, then you will know exactly how you need to manage that. So then L stands for limit. What are you gonna limit? You're gonna limit something that doesn't work, because I think it's insanity to keep on doing something that does not work and imagine like somehow some going to change that, right? No. So take a list of paper and just write it down, all of the things that you did with that person, maybe in the previous conflict, that did not work. Or like it doesn't work, yelling at them, it doesn't work sending never-ending messages, or all that kind of stuff. Write those things down and see what you need to stop doing now. Like, okay, that does not work, it doesn't, so don't do it. And then M stands for multiply things that do work. And if you're like, nothing works, that's probably not true. If you with this person, it's not the first time that you see them, and it's not the first time that you're getting in a conflict with them, you probably already know what works and what doesn't. And if you're still thinking, well, I don't even know, is it ever worked anything in my relationship with this person, that's probably not true, because if you're still in the relationship with them, or whatever ship, obviously something's helping, something's working, or you want that to work. So if you still don't know what works, like for example, oh well, last time when I gave them space, they were much better, they came back close faster to me, like, or they felt supported because I told them I'm there for them. Investigate it. And if you still don't know, then start writing down those things. Next time when you get in a conflict, even like right now, if you're in a conflict right now with them, try out a few things and then write it down, what doesn't work. So that's the thing you're gonna limit. And then write it down what worked. Maybe they responded to some specific words. Maybe they like some actions that you do, right? So then that's the control that you can take, right? So we're coming back to the C again. It's like a circle. I know I've been talking for a long time, but I hope that helped you. Leave in a comment below and let me know, did any of this resonate? And what was the one thing that you find out right now that actually works very well with the handling conflict with other people, that you didn't realize that you do, so you can share for everybody else who reads the comments. And if you need more help, I'm here for you. I do one-on-one coaching, and if you want to book a session, go to my website, beamazingyou.com, and book it. So I hope to see you there.